Since March is MS Awareness Month, I figured it was a good time to do another video on my MS story. And since it's ongoing, I wanted to mention more information that I've learned. When I did the last video, it was it's been over a year, and in that video I talked about following the Wahls protocol, which is a way of life. It's not a diet, because you're not going to go on this diet and then all of a sudden feel better for a little while and then go back off of it. It's a way of life, because anybody that has MS knows that the symptoms will come and go, and they can be exacerbated by other things that come up. So avoiding toxins helps. In this book, she talks about, Dr. Wahls talks about an oil to cook with, and it's the only oil I use, and that is coconut oil. And don't cook with olive oil or any other kind of oil. Definitely not vegetable oil. Those are not good for you. And so I just go to Walmart and buy this. I mean, this is what I get, but you can get any kind of coconut oil. I go for organic, because that's supposed to have less pesticides than just regular. Also, I make sure it's in a BPA-free container, and you want to make sure it says it on the container. So also, like my sandwich bags, they're no BPA. BPA is recognized by our bodies as a hormone. I was thinking it was like estrogen, but it's not good, because the receptors that are there for the estrogen take the BPA instead. And I don't know what that's doing to our bodies, but it's not good. So, so I avoid BPA. I'm sure I have it in my body just from living, because it's been around for a long time. And I wanted to mention really quick, and then I'm going to keep going on the things that I avoid, that would be good to avoid if you have MS, if you have any kind of autoimmune disorder. But I wanted to mention real quick that I paint, and I have other videos on this YouTube channel of me painting paintings, and I wanted to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. I will do more videos on MS as well, but here's one of the paintings I just finished not too long ago. It's a little snow Anna's hummingbird that we have in Oregon. So let's see if I can hold it pretty square. There we go. Anyway, so that's one of the paintings. But yeah, so I do that for relaxation and connection with God. I believe in God, and I don't think I mentioned that before, but I read the Bible AM and PM because it comforts me and it helps me to learn. It's like an instruction manual for living, and so I read that morning and night, and each time I find new things, so it's good. It's a good thing. So I'm going to get to the hard part here, which I didn't really want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it, and that is one of the toxins to avoid. And I don't mean this in a harsh way, but just avoid toxic people. I learned the hard way that people that are crazy makers, that come into your life and try to control you, or pretty much you can tell if you're with a toxic person because they drain your energy, and then you leave and you're sitting there going, okay, wait a minute, what just happened? And then you sit there and try to figure out, I didn't say that. Why did they say I said that? That kind of thing. And you just kind of are analyzing it in your head, and it happens over and over and over and over again when you didn't do anything. That is gaslighting. That is somebody trying to distort your reality. And if you have somebody in your life that is toxic, that is, they usually speak in sarcasm. That's their communication, is sarcasm. And even when they're being funny, they have to put somebody down. And you can hear it in the joke that they're telling or whatever they're talking about. And usually it was me being thrown under the bus. And yeah, they have to put somebody down when they're making a joke or being funny. They have backhanded compliments. Anyway, I can list off everything. I'll do it really quick. Stonewalling, distorting the truth, the silent treatment, controlling. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. You feel like you're just walking around on eggshells, and you can't avoid it if you're with that person, or you're visiting with that person, or you're hanging out with that person. What I want to say is, it is best not to hang out with that person. For me, I mean, that's what it was for me. I had to get to the point where I no longer got together with the people that were like that, because it was taking way too much of my time and energy. And we have such a small time on this earth that there isn't time for somebody crazy making you and controlling you and gaslighting you and trying to make you like question your own reality over and over and over again, just to control you. It's all just to fit their agenda. And I don't want to talk negative, so these people are insensitive, and they're doing it all for personal gain. And I've learned that a lot of them were raised that way, and they just went with it. That's what they're going to do. And I don't think that that's an excuse. I don't think that that's the way they should be, but I've just learned that I don't have enough time in my life to have somebody controlling, using, hurting me, because it actually is detrimental to your health. And so I just wanted to say that avoiding toxic people is a big recommendation. And read the book. There's a book called The Highly Sensitive Person's Guide to Toxic People. I read that, and I figured out that the person that I was dealing with at the time was a covert narcissist. And I used to think that was just a buzzword, but it really exists. There's people like that in this world that have been raised that way, and that think that that's normal, to just put people down and be mean. So I no longer hang out with that person. I hang out with people that are Christian and love God and love other people. Covert narcissists do not know how to love people. They do not know how to love, because they are only interested in their own agenda. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, if you know anybody like that and you're hanging out with them and you have MS, my recommendation is just to reduce that time that you hang out with them, because you will have more time with yourself. You might get to know yourself better, and your life will be less complicated. That was it. I think that was the whole thing. I also wanted to say, if that person that's being cruel, if that person is your caretaker and you have MS, research and look for there's online. Just research it and find somebody you can reach out to. There are places that can help you. So just reach out to somebody that's your friend that is not like that, and get help figuring out how you can diminish the time that you're spending with that person. God created them too. So I'm not angry at them or mad. I'm just saying I'm not going to waste my energy on that anymore. So anyhow, I wanted to share that with you, and I'll be thinking about more toxins that I avoid, and I will make another video at some point. Okay. Well, thank you, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. I mean, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching the video, and I hope that you have an awesome March. This is March, so it's March 2025 right now. But anyway, thank you very much, and yeah, I'll let you go. I'll see you next time.